think these people are ready to admit that I was right about Britney Spears all along? Because I'm looking around and I think I deserve some apologies. Oh, yeah. I think some people need to crawl from out of the woodworks and issue me a formal apology. Because for over the past year, I have been painted out to be a villain. I've been painted out to be some type of bad guy because I was the only one willing to tell the truth about Britney Spears. The very obvious truth that all of us could see, but only a small minority of us were willing to speak up about. But now, I'm looking at the situation and I feel vindicated. I'm looking at the situation and it seems like all of the people closest to Britney are trying to figure out how to get as far away from Britney as humanly possible. Her kids are moving to Hawaii and didn't even take 1 minute out of their day to talk to her because they don't want anything to do with her. Which is what I was telling you all along. And now, her husband, after a year or so of marriage, he's ready to get the hell out of there. He's trying to get the heck out of town and away from that woman. And everyone's making it out like, oh, why do people keep doing Britney like this? Who's the common denominator here? It's Britney Spears. But no, let's not acknowledge that. Let's act like everyone else is bad. Britney Spears' kids, they're horrible. Let's attack them online. Sam, he's a bad guy. Even though we pretended like he was an angel, for all of these months, now we're going to pretend like we always said he was a bad guy. It's Cinema Shogun, he's horrible. Let's not take a moment to think that maybe Britney is the cause of all of this. There's a reason why none of these people want to be around Britney Spears. Think about it. If you were a teenager and your mother was Britney Spears, wouldn't you want to be over there? It has to be some really drastic, crazy stuff going on to make your own kids not want to be around you, let alone your own kids don't want to be around the Britney Spears. Your husband doesn't want to be around the Britney Spears because you've reduced yourself to this mad lad, this crazy woman that spins around in circles in your living room 24/7 talking out of your ass. Let's just be honest here, folks. But you want to know what's really going to frustrate me? For months, I was digging into this situation, exposing things about Sam. I've been calling out Sam the whole time. I never thought their marriage was real. I never thought their relationship was real. I always thought he was shady. But these Britney Spears fans, these big social media influencers that love Britney, they were all for Sam. And they were all acting like I was a bad guy for pointing out that I don't think Sam is genuine. And look, now all of these same people are going to change their tune and act as if they were against Sam this whole time, when in reality, they had their nose a couple of inches up Sam's ass for the last couple of years, trying to deny that, anything that anyone says supporting Britney in her relationship, when we've been pointing out that something was wrong all along, right? But now all of a sudden, these same Sam defenders, these same Yas Queen Britney fans are going to act as if they weren't on, the side of acting like Britney's relationship was the best thing that ever happened to her. They said that the marriage was the best thing, the fake wedding was the best thing that ever happened to Britney. They were head over heels in love with this relationship, this fake relationship that they had going on. And now all of a sudden, Sam, how could you? Let's paint Britney out to be the victim again. I mean, honestly, I don't think Sam was ever there for Britney. I think Sam was there as an opportunist. But at the same time, I don't think that he anticipated breaking things up this quickly, okay? He couldn't take it anymore. He could not take it. Anyone in their right mind could not take it. I look at her Instagram and I could hardly take it from my home across the country looking at the stuff. He has to deal with it every day. Every day. But I can't wait to watch these Yas Queen Britney fans paint this dude out to be a villain after they've been sucking him off, acting like he was God's gift to Britney for the last over a year now. But that's what's going to happen, folks. Just sit back and watch. But you know where you got the real from to begin with. You know who wasn't afraid of the truth to begin with. So if you're looking at this situation and you're shocked, then chances are you haven't been listening to my videos. Because if you were listening and you weren't just hating, you already knew this was coming down the pipeline. It happened a little quicker than I thought, but it happened nonetheless. And I'll be completely honest with you. I look forward to seeing what these little Britney Spears fans have to say about all of this now. Because, eventually the truth comes to the light. I've reported to you all before that they had trouble in their marriage. That Sam was having trouble with Britney. Sam was trying to get Britney put into a facility at one point. Okay? All of that stuff was true. The Britney Spears Yas Queens, they wanted you to believe that all of this stuff that's been happening for months was a lie. But I think this goes to show that all of these things that we were reporting on were actually happening. Okay? No one outside of Britney Spears super fans who choose not to see the truth purposely, no one thinks that this situation is okay. No one thinks this situation is normal. No one thinks this situation is healthy. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm really blunt with how I talk. And that's really not directed at Britney. That's directed at the fans who want to make believe that all of this stuff is good and empowering, when in reality, Britney has just been unraveling right in front of our eyes for so long. And no one wanted to see it. So these same people who can't acknowledge that Britney is unraveling, what they're witnessing now is Britney's life unraveling around her. So if you can't acknowledge that Britney has been unraveling, you can't deny that her life around her has been unraveling. The kids out of the picture. The husband trying to get out of the picture. And the Lord knows what's going to happen from here. But I guarantee you things are going to get dramatically worse. And the reality is, her fans, the Yas Queens, made this reality. They made things worse than what it had to be by feeding into this woman's delusions. Which is why we are where we're at now. And I honestly don't feel that bad about the situation at all, considering the fact there's so many other things in the world that I would, that I'll give my emotions to. I'm not going to get emotional or sad or distraught over Britney Spears' relationship status. Because at the end of the day, she brought this on herself and her fan base brought this on Britney. And now they get to sit back and watch her life unravel as they try to pretend it's not happening, and they're going to go into some delusional fit. It's going to be very entertaining, and I'm going to be here to make fun of it all with all of you all, because at the end of the day, these same people have been attacking me, smearing my name online for over a year now, simply because I had the courage to tell the truth. And I'm going to continue telling the truth about Britney Spears and her situation. So if you're interested in that, hit the sub, hit that notification bell, hit that thumbs up, drop your comments down below. You can feel free to say whatever you want here, okay? I'm open to all opinions here. And as you're down there, make sure you have fun. But I'll talk to you all soon in the next video.